Alright, we are hopefully live, I think. We're back with some more Rocket League, folks. We got, right now, it is the CSU Vikes versus Muskingum for Gleck. Then right after this match at about 7:15, we'll be seeing the NACE stuff roll around against Ashland, which should be a much more exciting game here. I don't think Muskingum is a great team. They could surprise us today. We do still have a handicapped player. They could have also just got new people. We aren't starting quite yet. I don't know what happened. Can we get an escape hit to see if teams are still in here? Oh, everybody's spectator. What's... Oh, we're waiting for Muskingum. Okay. Let's hope CSU's on the orange side, otherwise our producer's gonna have to scramble here to get them changed over. Yep, there is MU. I believe Jarno is their producer. Go. I think it's about to start here. Yep, and there they go. There's the first kickoff. We do have a latency variation here. Make sure you hit number 9 producers. Bad latency. Okay, yeah, he can just change it. It's fine if we stay frozen. We have a cool shot of Lodo's car. Yeah, I mean, first 11 seconds and CSU's already up a score, so that's not bad at all. CSU gets a second goal there. All right, Muskingum a little bit behind this first game. This is what we want to see. And here we go, Lobo. Trying to send it off to Orb. Orb does not get the correct angle on that hit, but he's going to come back around. He's going to get the 50-50 contest. He's going to go for a flick. Sip trying to come in to save it, knowing the contest he's going to come in through. It's not showing up on stream, so it's fine. Yeah. Just make sure we hit number 9 for director camera instead of auto cam. Go into director cam. I think that's director cam. pretty good bump there from Orb. Muskingum really not looking so great now. Less than 3 minutes on the clock. Yeah, can we get... There we go. Reciprocate, I have no clue where he was going. Orb does get the nice bump on gravity. I think that's going to get him off the ball. Put Muskingum in a tight spot again. They're going to be able to come in through. Orb clearing that very quickly, getting a double touch here off the top. Getting a 50-50 actually instead of a double touch. Unfortunately, Lobo's going for a ceiling pinch. Gets it in! Absolutely crazy ceiling pinch. What was that? I mean, Typhoon tried. Typhoon tried. There's just no predicting where that ball would have flicked to. Kickoff. Lobo's ready for it, though. He's going to go for an aerial thing. He flicks it around Muskingum's. I don't even know who that was, but that was just a little bit sad for Muskingum, just getting it flicked around like that. Here we go. Plant. Mantis here. Who's going to follow that? The Mantis is plant. I'll figure it out later. Trying their hardest to try to take the ball. They actually do get a bump there on it. You just don't see a whole lot of aerial stuff going on from these players. They're playing kind of like gold players would in this game. And it's like, you can't really defend against CSU if you're playing like a gold player. I mean, Mantis finally starting to get some aerial hits off, but just the maneuverability's not there. Orb's going to be able to redirect that before it can go to goal. Lobo accidentally centers the ball for Muskingum. Luckily, just gets the save. Unfortunately, loses the 50-50 there. We are going to see a bit of a scuffle here in the corner. 1 minute remaining. They're starting to get aggressive too with these bumps. They really don't like CSU having the ball anymore. Watch, as soon as CSU's on the ball, you're going to start seeing Typhoon go for demos there. Yeah, like immediately just demos Orb, says, no, get away from my ball. They're getting so aggressive now with their defense. Plant Mantis trying to get a dribble. Unfortunately, they overshot it. Lobo getting a double touch. Clearing the ball, passing it off to Sip. Sip could go for an aerial thing where he could just have it touch the ground and reset. We're going to see Lobo there going for a touch there. Unfortunately, that's just going to get cleared. Orb could come in and get greedy with it. Never mind, Lobo's going to go for the greed. Oh, that's sad. It's unfortunate there for CSU not being able to get that last point. It's really even more unfortunate for Muskingum not even getting a single point. All right, here we go. CSU going back to Manfield here. Not that the map picks really matter. I think Manfield's just default here. Alright. CSU. I think if you press 9 on the first game, and so long as you stay in that lobby, it should stay off the record. Lobo trying to get a scuffle in the center there. Unfortunately, it loses the 50-50. It's looking really bad there for CSU. Luckily, we see an overshot there from Gravity. Sith does carry the ball, though. 50-50, passes it off the orb while Musket Gum's just way overextended, getting way too aggressive there. I mean, like, where is everybody? They're all across the map, rushing in because they wanted to get demos off. You hate to see it. All right, and there we go. Musket Gum actually on the offensive for like probably the third time so far. Getting a nice demo off. It is starting to work for them. It is starting to disrupt CSU's defense, but they have to be ready to rebound on the defense here. It's getting really tight. Here we go, Lobo coming in with the aerial shot. Getting the rebound. Absolutely messed up. I mean, gravity just not in the right place. Plant Mantis just has no maneuverability is the problem. So in that defensive situation, I don't think there's a whole lot that Musket Gum can really do. I don't even know who their star player is. But unfortunately getting knocked there, not able to chase the ball like he wanted to. Cipricate being able to receive it, gets it up in the air. He's going to go for an aerial 50-50. Doesn't even have to 50-50, just knocks it over everybody. Typhoon trying to contest the ball. Unfortunately, he's not positioning himself in the right place. I don't know what Musket Gum's doing. We're just seeing them jump in the air half the time and hoping something lands. Luckily, Typhoon does get a wall pinch there. We have a player on that. When CSU has a player on that, you have like a less than 5% chance of scoring a goal. Orb just missing the touch that they needed to send that in. Gravity getting another wall pinch here. If there's one thing Musket Gum's good at, it's definitely gravity on these wall pinches. It's the second one that we've seen him do. Alright, Typhoon coming in, trying to get the dribble. Does get the dribble, but unfortunately gets intercepted by Orb. Gravity coming in, trying to get some sort of skill shot off. Unfortunately, nobody's there to really take advantage of the center ball he created. Plant Mantis kind of coming in, trying to juke out CSU there, getting past Lobo, luckily with some help from Gravity. Unfortunately, Cipricate's in to clear that. Gravity there. Luckily trying to stall for time, allowing Musket Gum to kind of reset their defense. Fortunately getting bumped there. CSU has an open net though. Never mind. It's very quickly closed. And here we go. Orb getting the knockout there. Not quite getting the backspin kick height that he was hoping for. We are going to see Typhoon kind of get bumped around there. Would have been a shot on goal for Musket Gum. Probably the second one that we've seen so far. That was a really nice punt there from Sip. Lobo trying to get it out of the corner. Just going to decide to fall back. Does not have enough boost to make anything happen from this. Sip going to bounce it back into the corner. I think this is a good position for CSU to hold here. The double touches. Unfortunately, Lobo's not going to be able to dive down quick enough. Musket Gum's defense is starting to tighten. I think they're starting to get a read on CSU's offense. The problem is that Musket Gum just has no offense. They don't have any opportunity because CSU's just, the communication gap is insane here. CSU's so well coordinated. And of course, as soon as I start talking about CSU's coordination, they prove me wrong. I shouldn't say things in the booth. Lobo getting an angle on the ball. Cipricate passing it off. Unfortunately, Lobo just does not have the trajectory. Was that just a drop shot? Was that just a drop flick there? That wasn't even a flick. That was just a... He just happened to hit it with enough momentum just to change the trajectory perfectly to get it over everybody. Lobo's got it off the backboard. Orb coming in for the retouch there. Unfortunately, not getting anything. Lobo and Orb having the same idea. Unfortunately, nobody's able to take advantage of that center ball. That's another one in from Plantman, who's basically just dribbled in. That shouldn't be that difficult of a challenge, hopefully. I mean, that was a 28-second goal. Solid pinch there. Start off the kickoff. CSU has the ball. They have it in the air. They have it in the corner. Typhoon clearing it, though. Loses the 50-50, but yeah, I don't think there's any recovering from that touch there. I mean, look at the tactician there, Lobo. 6 center balls, aerial goal. Ball hog 48 ball touches from Orb. I mean, I do joke whenever Tie Monster is around that Orb is the ball chaser of the group. He's always chasing the ball. We're not seeing a server change here, so that's good. Going into game 3 here, CSU's 2 up in terms of games. Things not looking so hot for Muskingum here. Plant Mantis just not having the maneuverability to do anything there. CSU's on the tight defense all of a sudden, though. I mean, Lobo has no boost. He's had no boost. Isn't that just... Okay, if that went in, that would have been hilarious. Lobo, no boost. Punts it across the map from center field. Gets goal. It up the wall, gonna go for an aerial touch there, loses the 50-50. Reciprocate and Lobo working together to win a 50-50. It's up in the air. Sip's got potentially a rebound. Lobo deciding to just rotate back, smart, take both boosts, make sure to starve Gravy there. Gravy's just gonna get annihilated there, and that's just right into goal. Yep. The problem with Plant Mantis is that there's just no mechanics there. Like, I've seen them do a bunch of things that just show just how lacking of mechanical knowledge they have of how their car should be positioned in the air. And I think that's what where Muskingum's really having issues with right now, is that whenever Plant Mantis is a dedicated rotator, you just have basically an open net because they don't have the maneuverability to get where they need to be fast enough. Losing the 50-50. They are positioned in a great place. They missed the flick. I mean, like, look at that. At least Gravy's got it going. But Lobo's saving it. 50-50. Shutting it down. And then, I mean, there won't be an open net because Gravy just respawned, but wins the 50-50 too. Or just going to be sitting back. Probably going to get a side flip here. That was slick, Orb. I don't know what you just did, but whatever that was slick. Somebody please clip that. That was cool. My guy did a donut in one. Typhoon's got to start kicking it up here. Gravity's basically carrying Muskingum at this point in time. That's going to be a risky shot there, setting up Plant Mantis to shoot on goal. Unfortunately, no goals are going to be made there. CSU, unfortunately, not getting to 50-50. Lobo setting up Orb for a nice air dribble there. Unfortunately, does not get the height that they need off that, though. Lobo, second attempt there, getting the height. Unfortunately, not being able to follow up with a pinch, though. Cipricate coming up with the rebound. And I mean, it's just in the corner. Muskingum's defense is getting tighter here. Gravy getting demoed here. CSU's kind of starting to figure out that, hey, if we demo Gravy, what's going to happen with the rest of the team? I think they just kind of crumble. And that's what we're seeing. I mean, Typhoon's kind of got it down, but it's like you demo Gravy when you're on the defense for CSU, and all of a sudden you're immediately on the offense. They're trying to get a goal here, but from what I'm seeing, they are just kind of wrapping it around the thing constantly. They're not really letting Muskingum have the ball a whole lot. I mean, if you see Lobo just zooming around, claiming all the boost panels, and trying to boost Star out Muskingum here. Gravy almost own goal in there too. There we go, Typhoon able to get it around CSU. Can he get the juke off on Orb? No, he does not. It's gonna be a nice pinch there between Sip and Orb. Lobo a bit unnecessary in that defense. Put the positionings there at least. Try to attempt a 50-50. Quite going yet. We are going to see Plant Mantis try to get a nice aerial flick there. Cipricate coming in. Wanting to hope that they can get a center ball. He was coming in hot. If Orb was able to center ball that for him, that would have been sick. I'm just going to let the ball touch the ground and go on the game 4. Starting off game 4 here. I think the strat here for CSU is quite literally just stall, get a goal and stall. Play with Muskingum. Just bring the ball right round, baby, right round. Cipricate going with the fake out claws here. Unfortunately, not getting the flick. Orb's able to try to salvage that. Goes. Cipricate up in the air, passing it off to Lobo. Unfortunately, that's a save goal by Gravy. Orb just bullying Plant Mantis. He's probably already not having fun. Unfortunately, I think that was Cipricate there. No, that was Orb. That was Orb. He's got dislocated fingers, so he gets the pass. It's gonna be a clear ball by Typhoon right into Orb's hands. He's gonna be able to bounce that back in, get a contestation. That's a nasty pinch there for 50-50. Cipricate winning the 50-50, getting it back up in the air. I think Orb's gonna go for... Yeah, that was basically an aerial pinch shot from Orb and Sip. Unfortunately not going in. Just barely defended there from Muskingum. Oh no! That was almost in. Oh my god, Lobo, what was that save? What is happening with CSU's side right now? I mean, it's already 2 minutes into this game. We haven't seen a single goal yet. It's not going to be brought into existence because CSU is about to score in about 20 seconds. There's the punt to start things off. Reciprocate, getting it up in the air. Plant Mantis goes to contest. Orb's going to knock into bully Plant Mantis. This is just harassment at this point. And Lobo's going to dribble it in, and oh, well, there goes my 20-second prediction. Well, that's a shame. Reciprocate's going to come back around with it, though. Pass off to Lobo. Lobo wins the 50-50. It's going to be up in the air. Typhoon missing the ball. It's off the back. Oh, just barely saving it. He's sending it to the corner. He's sending it to a corner so we can reset here. We're just going to go for demos. I have a feeling he was aiming for Plant Mantis and he just hit Typhoon by accident. There he is. Yep, he goes straight for Plant Mantis. What is happening this game? It's just constantly... Somebody needs to stop Orb. Somebody needs to genuinely stop Orb. This is just... There comes a certain point where it just becomes cyberbullying. Reciprocate coming in. That's a good punt there. Not quite getting the wall pinch they wanted there, but Gravy is going to be able to kind of salvage things. Try to get a 50-50 with Orb. It's up in the air. Kind of a neutral 50-50 to take. Gravy's going to take the situation out of it, though. Plant Mantis. The mind games are working because my guy was miles away from hitting that ball. All right, now it's time for CSU to lock in. I don't think Typhoon touched it. Yeah, most likely. There it is. Immediately goal. Did Gravy? Am I seeing? Is Gravy getting in on the hate on Plant Mantis now? Is that what's happening? No, Plant Mantis was back in goal. He was bullying Typhoon. Okay. I'm so confused. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's only 1 point. I don't think they know what's going on either anymore. As far as we're concerned, we won this, so... Here we go, ladies and gents. Right off the bat, kickoff. Lobo's going to get it up in the air, make things entertaining for us here. So we're going to have about a whole 30-minute segment of probably pure silence as we wait for this NACE game to come around. Plant Mantis, the hidden MVP of this game so far. A really good touch there from Orb. I'm gonna be honest. Muskingum's defense is suddenly looking good. They're struggling. They're desperate. Orb getting the touch off. Wanting to get a pinch here. Typhoon contests. Unfortunately, that was a whiff there from Cipricate. That would have been a good 50-50 if he had not whiffed. Loeb was going to be able to try to salvage things out of the corner here, but CSU still on the defense. I'm going to start... Orb's got a dribble going. He's got a dribble going. He's going to get contested. He's going to go for this boost. Unfortunately, Plant Mantis takes it. CSU just can't pull out of this defensive state here. All right, here we go. Orb going for an aerial shot. Unfortunately, just not getting the right trajectory there. Cipricate coming in to try to contest some space. Be able to intimidate them off the ball, and Loba's going to be coming in to try to salvage things. We're going to see a contestation between Plant Mantis and Orb. Typhoon, or no, that's Gravity coming in to try to help there. We're going to start to see CSU on the offense here. Playing a little bit sloppy, though. Not what you want to see right now. We got 2.5 minutes of overtime already. This is great content. Lobo coming in to take the ball from Orb, fixing the trajectory a little bit, gets it off, centered ball. Orb not able to get to the ball quite fast enough. Cipricate still rotated back, playing it slow, playing it careful. That's in. And that's game. All right. And that's the game. That was the best of 7. We'll be back in about 30 minutes for the NACE run here against Ashland University. Stay tuned. Come back in about 30 minutes. We'll be here and ready to go. Should be a much more even match. I'm assuming they're in practice games. Try to see if you can join Reciprocate. They're in a private match. If anybody's in the booth. All right, and we are back, ladies and gents, here against Ashland University. We are on the opposite sides here. Should be starting here in a second. This is NACE. I think NACE is actually best of 5, maybe. Seem to miss a whole lot going into that. That's a-okay. Going off this kickoff here from Silent Wolf, trying to get this 50-50, unfortunately missing out on that opportunity. Missing Lobo there up in the air. That's a huge kind of team group up there for Orb and Lobo to try to keep things on the offensive here for CSU. They're going to end up rotating back though, being a little bit extra cautious. But we're going to lose that 50-50. Luckily, Orb's right there behind it, trying to bring things back. It's going to be a nice pinch out of the corner there. Unfortunately, Lobo a bit hesitant to move in for that. We do see interesting maneuver there for CSU. It is a center ball. Unfortunately, nobody's able to really scramble to get any use out of that. CSU is going to kind of use that to regain some boost from the looks of it. Also just Ghost. CSU on the defense now. Yep, Inspire going to get the goal. A little bit challenging there. And like I said, I think these teams are pretty evenly matched in terms of skill level, so this should be an exciting match. The biggest thing I want to look out for, though, is the fact that we have Orb. Orb's not going to be able to do a whole lot of aerial stuff because of the dislocated finger injury that happened earlier this season. So that basically brings us down a player if we're being realistic here. And that's going to put a little bit more pressure on Lobo to try to get some of these roof shots. So that's really the only way that we're going to be able to consistently get anywhere. We are going to see Orb get a setup there. Unfortunately, nobody's really able to do anything out of it. Cibricate passing it off to Orb. Unfortunately, Orb gets the angle wrong there. Yeah, CSU still on an offensive thing here. The problem with the problem with Ashland right now is that they're struggling a little bit on the rotation side of things, and figuring out whether or not they should rotate in or rotate out. And I think that hesitancy is giving CSU a bit more opportunity to kind of play more offensively, play a bit more risky, and get away with it. He tried to get the flip reset. Unfortunately, he couldn't get all four wheels to stick there to the ball. A bit unfortunate. That probably would have been in if not for the case, and Lobo just kind of walks it into goal there. I don't know what their defender was doing there, but not a whole lot, that's for sure. Liam's not very happy about missing that save goal opportunity. Tries to make a redemption art for himself, but unfortunately misses out. We're going to see Orb with some aerial gain. He's going to be able to navigate that just below Ashland there. Liam's back on the ball. Oh, that was a nasty pinch there off the wall from Cibricate. That could have gone in too. CSU's back on the defense here. They're going to be able to try to pinch it out of the corner there, and that's a really nasty angle from Conspire there, in the right place at the right time. I mean, it was a punt. They're probably focusing on boost to stay on the offensive for a bit longer here, to focus on rotations. That it is looking like what it's looking like here. Ashland desperately trying to get something out of it. Luckily, they're able to just clear that ball in time. Cibricate's up in the air, though, gets it going, or pivots it over to the corner. Exactly kind of where you want it in the situation. Orb getting a nice... Yeah, just... Getting a nice stall there, actually, is... I think that was done on purpose. And he executed it pretty well. That's a really bad pinch for CSU. That was just a bad 50-50 to lose. And man, Lobo's rebounds this game so far have been really killer. Able to switch sides immediately after saving the ball. Liam wants CSU to get thirsty on this, and CSU might take them up on the offer. Lobo says, yep. Pretty solid game there for CSU. Mm-hmm. unfortunately centering it for Lobo. Oh, but Lobo just gets a little bit too big of an impact there on that side flick. Conspire's going to be able to run off with it with an air dribble. Conspire making the first goal of this game. CSU in a tight spot there right off the bat. Not even 10 seconds into the game. They're still in a tight spot, and that's just Silent Wolf getting it in. Just 2 goals there for Ashland. It just rolls right in. Alright, starting this kickoff here. Orb's going to get the priority there, but I don't think we're going to be able to really keep up with it. It's fairly neutral. It's going to benefit CSU a bit more here. Oh, that is a very nasty pinch there. Not what you want to see happening if you're CSU. Definitely going straight into the panic. Everybody needs to get back now. And they are back just in time to make things happen. Unfortunately, Cibercate's got no boost. Orb's got no boost. Lobo's the only one that had boost. He probably has no more boost. Okay, we finally have somebody with boost. And yeah, no, that's just no boost, free goal. CSU rolling into the second game, running things a bit sloppy. It's going to be a struggle to make a comeback at this point. There's only 3 minutes left on the clock. Might get a pinch shot here. Never mind, he's gonna go for a flick. Cibercate coming in. Letting things become a 50-50. Unfortunately, CSU loses that 50-50, putting Cibercate in a bad position. It's gonna be a nice flick off to Orb. Unfortunately captured by Conspire there. That's a good pinch there between Lobo and somebody from Ashland. Unfortunately, Leon's going to walk off with it. It's in the air, too. It's in the air. All right, that was a minute. That was a minute. We need to do that 2 more times over the next 2 minutes. It's a tough order, but I do think CSU's got it. We are getting some clicking out of your mic here. I don't know if that's a hardware issue or something else. CSU there getting it. Yeah, Cibercate getting a nice shot on goal there. Just barely saved from Silent Wolf or Leon, whoever was in the goal. Go. Orb luckily getting a contestation there, keeping things in the kind of offensive state for both teams, really. Both teams are kind of just throwing themselves at the ball, trying to make something happen. And here we go. Silent Wolf able to kind of redirect the ball a little bit. CSU struggling a little bit on the defense here, but able to kind of push things back. Orb's gonna get things. It's an open net. Silent Wolf just getting back there in time. Conspire trying to bump it out. He's gonna be able to cross the field here, back into the corner. Lobo's gonna be ready to get that up in the air, off the back corner. Yeah, unfortunately, no 50-50 either. That's just a pure body block. reciprocate with that legendary pass off the back wall too. Like, just watch him get it out of that corner right at the angle Orb needed it to be at. It's going to be a tough order for CSU here. Definitely the time to lock in here. Orb getting a nice shot off the back wall. Lobo's got it in. Only 1 second, yeah. Tough order here for CSU. They need to let the ball touch the ground here and have a chance off this. I feel it's better for CSU to just let the ball touch the ground. It does not look like anyone wants it to touch the ground at the moment, though. Lobo is going to let it touch the ground. Never mind, Orb's going to let it bounce. So Patient's going to, yep. Superkick going for the boost, carrying it off the wall instead. He has it set up. That's a good pinch there. Unfortunately, not quite the trajectory you're looking for if you're Orb. He's going to be able to get it back off the back wall here. Lobo's going to try to intercept. Gets it. He's going to go for a ground pinch. Does not get the 50-50. There we go, Superkate. Superkate wanted to get that ball. He's going to conserve his boost, though. He's just going to do a flip, reposition himself, get some boost. And, I mean, CSU's still on the offensive here. And Conspire comes back and just immediately... Orb coming in and just barely touching that ball. University. Unfortunate there for CSU, losing a point. Into the next match here. Like I said, this is definitely a much more exciting map here than what we had beforehand. Man, just a clean lobby right into, just lobbed it straight into the goal. Nobody there to save anything. I don't know what's happening with Ashland. Did they get a little bit of an ego coming out of game 2? What is happening? If I was Ashland, I would be queuing a timeout right there. I would be like, what is happening? Why is this happening? I mean, 3 goals in 30 seconds is absolutely insane. Oh my god. They're just going for the sailing bank shots now. They found Ashland's Achilles heel. I mean, like... There we go. Up in the air. Silent Wolf able to contest that. There we go. CSU on the defense yet again. Able to clear it very quickly. Lobo has an open net. Silent Wolf coming in with some movement tech there. Lightning quick. Good clear ball there from Silent Wolf. Unfortunately, it's already rotating back. Does get the contest. Unfortunately, gets bumped out. Orb's going to be able to at least bring things back around. Lobo's going to get it into the backboard here. We're going to Conspire kind of rebound it. Reciprocate, trying to get it midfield. Keep it midfield. Fortunately enough for Ashland, they get a shot on goal there. But unfortunately for them, the Lobo is ready, prepared for action. Does not win the 50-50, unfortunately. Does get a pass from Conspire, though. Unfortunately, Lobo actually messes up his pinch. Hey, Reciprocate and Lobo get the aerial pinch maneuver I've been talking about. Alright, CSU still on. They had a brief offensive period. They still are on the defense, though. Orb trying to get a pinch off the wall there. Gonna get a follow-up there. Unfortunately, missing the ball. Why is he trying to clear it? Why did you try to clear that, Orb? Lobo had it. That could have been in. Oh, no. It doesn't matter. We're 3 goals up. It's been like 2 minutes. Minute 45 left on the clock here. That's a nasty pinch there from Lobo. That's going to be wrapping right around the Liam, though. He's going to be able to clear things out. Fortunately, that's a lost 50-50 for CSU, but Lobo's able to salvage things, bring things back on the offense. We're going to be able to see a shot on goal here. Liam's there to defend. Second to save that, though. CSU had a good idea. They were bumping people out of the way. Exactly what you want to see on a heavily defended goal there. Oh my god. They tried so hard. That was just 2 blunders there. First Silver Wolf and then Liam. CSU got 4 goals, 16 seconds, 15 on the clock. Not a whole lot of time for Ashland to really make a comeback in this. Going into game, that was game 3. We're going into game 4. CSU taking a slight lead over Ashland here. here we go. Going into the next match. Touch here from Orb, trying to keep things centered. Fortunately, Silent Wolf is in the air to get things going for Ashland. If they can get a strong start off this time around, they won't be facing the same pickle that they did last game. I do believe NACE is best of 5, so this could be the match point here for CSU, if I'm not mistaken. Orb's gonna play things. Yeah, he's gonna play things patiently, waiting for the flight. Unfortunately, the opportunity he created is not going to last long enough to make anything happen out of it. They're getting an early lead to things. I didn't even catch what happened, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so Orb got a pass from the enemy team. I see what happened. Yeah, they tried to dribble it, tried to get a flick off angle. Unfortunately for them, Lobo was just there in time to contest some space. Lobo's gonna come in, get a shot on goal, and that's just in. They didn't even try to defend that. There was nobody in the air there, I'm pretty sure. Alright, CSU already up 2 points. These random open nets that aren't actually open. Yeah, that was just CSU overextending there. Nobody rotated back, getting a little bit too overeager, probably losing some communication along the lines, or getting a nice little bank shot there, able to get things into the goal, or at least close up, set up to the goal. That's a center ball there. Can CSU make something happen? No, Silent Wolf's going to clear it before it gets to center. All right, here we go. That was almost a 50-50 that could have possibly went into goal there. But unfortunately, Conspire just gets there quickly. Here we go. Lobo able to get in. Liam, though, re-centering the ball practically, trying to get an angle. Misses it, though. It was completely open, but I don't think anybody was paying attention to him. Nope. Reciprocate rotated for boost and got there just in time. Orb's gonna come up with his boost. They faked him out. They juked him out. Unfortunately, Orb was trying to get a double juke there. Just they don't play those games the second time around. They watched it happen to Silent Wolf. Liam was like, nah, I'm not gonna do the same thing. Silent Wolf just not getting a good touch on the ball there. Luckily enough, Ashland's still able to clear the ball here. They're going to get a shot on goal opportunity, unfortunately. Keeping it on the top backboard. No opportunity here. Liam going to try to slow down the thing. We are going to see Silent Wolf get an aerial hit there. It's centered. There's nothing happening there. Conspire does get there in time and wins the 50-50. They don't want to lose, but they can't keep giving CSU free goals the way that they have been. A nice little light pinch off the wall here to carry things around. CSU's on the offense now. This corner shenanigans are always the hardest part. That was a very good clear ball. Silent Wolf is good at clearing balls here. I mean, like, just straight up, always getting it out of the corner exactly how he needs it to. That's an unfortunate rebound off the corner there. Lobo still gets it. I just like how perfectly it just bounces off of that. Getting a good kind of rebound, keeping things in the middle field here. Unfortunately, losing the 50-50. Rob's going to be able to carry it to the corner, though. Straight to Lobo. He's going to be able to punt it across midfield. Straight into Chicken Spire. Not going to be able to get the trajectory, though, to continue to follow it. There's going to be a free ball there for Orb. Good pinch there from CSU. Fortunately, though, Conspire's going to be able to carry things out and receive it. Lobo's going to be up in the air, using a lot of boosts. Going to try to get a pinch. Unfortunately, Liam saves it just in time. That would have been in. That would have been a crazy pinch. Got it locked down tight. Orbs on the ceiling, doing some stealing the shenanigans. Lobo's gonna try to salvage. Fortunately, I mean, CSU just wins this. Just let it touch the ground. There it is. CSU. And that's, I mean, very close, very exciting game. Would love to see, you know, one more match there for the match point for CSU, but yeah. No, that was actually good. Musking Gum kind of just got walked all over. Poor whatever their name was, Plant something, that started with an M. Plant Mantis, yeah. Poor Plant Mantis game 3 and 4 just getting bullied. Yep, if you want to pull somebody in for an interview, go right ahead. But I think this is nighttime. End of the stream for the night. All right. Well, thank you guys for stopping by. We'll definitely get an interview next Rocket League stream we got. Actually, probably not, because the next one's this weekend. We got Rocks might be able to do it. But yeah, we'll see you guys around. Come back tomorrow for, I believe, we have Smash, and that's about it, around 7 p.m. against Ashland, who we just saw. Ashland's a good program, so it should be a nice fight if you're into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's definitely going to be a close crew battle. We have Ty and Rocks casting that tomorrow, hopefully, so we should get to see a nice little comedic at best commentary, along with some serious moments. So definitely stop on by and have a great night, guys.